Well, this week, the Abilene Regional Airport is unveiling an exhibit detailing the life of an aviation pioneer who called the big country home, telling the previous untold story of Vera Dawn Walker. Here to tell us more is Bird Thomas. Bird, how are you today?
Hey, I'm excited to tell you about Vera Dawn.
She's so excited.
She's Abilene's unsung hero. Nobody had ever heard of Vera Dawn Walker until this week, and this week is Vera Dawn Walker Week in Abilene, and Friday will be Vera Dawn Walker Day.
That's so exciting. Okay, so tell me all about her.
In 1897, she was born between Abilene and Lawn and lived on a cattle ranch until she was 23. And deciding that getting married and having babies and feeding cattle were not for her, so she struck out for Hollywood to make her fortune in the silent pictures. And at first, she was doing stunts. And she wound up with Tom Mix on a silent picture called Purple Sage. And while they were shooting that film, a barnstormer, rattletrap pilot brought his old plane to the studio and was offering short rides for $1. Well, Vera Dawn was not interested. These were death traps as far as she was concerned. So Tom Mix egged her on and said, "Oh, I'll pay your $1 if you'll just go up." And she said, "It's not about the $1. I do not want to die. I don't want to do this." And he said, "If you don't, you're a chicken." And that did it for her. She couldn't let that stand, so she rode in the airplane, and before they ever reached the ground, she decided she had to learn to fly. So she applied to 29 flight schools around Los Angeles, and 29 schools rejected her. On her 30th try, she hit pay dirt and got her pilot's license. And the thing that made Amelia Earhart a household name, and there's a little story behind that too, she and Vera Dawn were friends. They flew together and competed against each other.
Wow.
And there was a kind of spectacular thing that happened in 1929. Men flew airplanes, women did not. And so a promoter named Henderson put together the first women's transcontinental air race. They called it the Derby, and Will Rogers was a sports commentator at that time, and he dubbed them the Powder Puffs. So we still use that term today, and don't know where it came from, but now we do. So this was a long distance race from Santa Monica to Cleveland, Ohio, and 20 women entered the race. 15 finished. It took 9 days. Planes didn't hold very much fuel at the time, so they had several stops along the way, 9 overnight stops, and their placement, their ranking in the race was measured from the time they took off, which was at 6 o'clock in the morning, and the time they put down, and that was at sundown. So it was a little different for the women than it had been for the guys. The guys, when they would come to an overnight stop, they got to work on their airplane and go to bed. The women had to work on their airplanes, make necessary repairs, put on their pearls and heels, and go out on the town because promoters all over the country wanted to trot the pretty ladies out and show people that women could fly. And these women were so determined to make that true that they would do whatever it took. And not one of the pilots cared if they won or lost. What they wanted to do was prove that women could do it too. And since this is Women's History Month, we decided this was a perfect time to introduce Vera Dawn back to her community, which is here.
That's an absolutely incredible story. So can you tell me a little bit about this exhibit? She sounds like such an amazing person, such a huge part of the big country's history that I, for one, didn't know about.
Nobody. She's just the unsung hero of here. Amelia Earhart married George Putnam, very reluctantly, but she did, and he was a publicist. So she became a household name. He had her doing endorsements and writing articles about her, and we all know about her. But when she came to Abilene, she was with Vera Dawn. So The exhibit at the airport is small, but just like her, who was 4'11" and at her top weight weighed 95 pounds. She was small but mighty. And at the airport, we have 4 huge portraits of her on the walls by the cafe, and a display case that has her flight helmet, her goggles, and her handheld compass, a picture of her and Amelia together, her flight diploma, and some other memorabilia that actually belonged to Vera Dawn. And that's a whole nother program, a whole nother episode. But we're going to tell the story Friday at the airport. There's going to be a reception and opening, and the mayor will declare that Friday is Vera Dawn Walker Day, and we'll just give a little celebration to the ladies.
Well, that sounds amazing, Bird. Thank you so much for telling us. And if you would like to come out for the opening of the exhibit, it will be at the Abilene Regional Airport this Friday, March the 15th at 2 p.m. Admission is free, and we'll have more details on our website, bigcountryhomepage.com.